The war in Atlanta is raging on right now as I record this video. DJ Academics is on live with Whack 100, Rallo, and 6ix9ine. Okay, the snitch in chief is setting the record straight, and he's letting.
You know it's crazy out the gate. This man said the war in Atlanta. You got Trap Lord Ross talking about some the war in Atlanta. But it's like y'all make this to the point to where it's like regular people, citizens can rightfully so clown y'all ass because y'all the ones that put up this standard and stuff like that, brought this shit to the internet, brought all this street shit to the internet, trying to make motherfuckers uphold this standard that you know what I'm saying, that you preaching and shit like that. When you got these same motherfuckers that can't even uphold that standard themselves, it's just hypocritical, bro. It's like, and then how y'all try to do Gunna, dog, motherfuckers is not going to forget.
The war in Atlanta is raging on right now as I record this video. DJ Academics is on live with Whack 100, Rallo, and 6ix9ine. Okay, the snitch in chief is setting the record straight, and he's letting everybody know you need to keep that same energy with Thug, man. That same energy you have with Thug, you need to keep with me. Now look, I've got the live open in another window, watching it live, taking notes, okay? And I'm gonna drop several videos breaking down some of the wild stuff that came out of that live very soon. And I'm gonna drop a few more broken up short videos rather than one long video. Some people wasn't rocking with the last video I dropped that was an hour and 50 minutes, but I felt like there was so much to break down. But I'm gonna make things a little bit more digestible for you going forward. But right now, I wanted to just drop a little video in defense of my guy Gunna, okay? For all of the snakes that stabbed Gunna in his back. Now we seen Young Thug on that interview room. A lot of people owe Gunna an apology, man. And today in this video, I'm basically gonna give you
want
a
to feature
full
just say that
list, okay?
Ooh, come on, Trap.
A full list, okay? So this is a roll
Come
call.
on,
Everything
Trap.
that needs to apologize to Gunna, you're gonna get aired out in this.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
okay,
something I know off top. Thug, number one. Dirt, Baby, Future. Well, I don't want to say Future ain't said nothing this whole time. I'm waiting to hear what Future got to say. And Baby, Dirt. Of course, obviously Dirt. We ain't hear nothing from Dirt. I don't even know what's going on with Dirt right now.
Everybody that needs to apologize to Gunna, you're gonna get aired out in this video, okay? I'll call your name. You know, you can send a tweet, you can drop him a DM, you can make a song, however you want to issue that.
Especially Gunna main son. Gunna main son, look, got it? Boy, that nigga been clout chasing for some attention, boy. I don't remember what the nigga music sound like.
You can send a tweet, you can drop him a DM, you can make a song, however you want to issue that apology. But I'm putting everybody in this video on notice, okay? The double standard, we're going to need to see you comment on Thug's situation, and we're going to need an apology for Gunna, okay? But just before all of that, all right, we saw a very desperate tweet and delete from Young Thug himself, okay?
What you say?
In a now deleted post, he said, "Wham, what's understood ain't gotta ever be explained. I'm with you forever." And this tweet was deleted. I just heard Whack 100 on Live with Academics say that Thug tweeted this. Hey, this is what Whack's thinking. Whack's thinking, hey, Baby saw that tweet and called Thug and said, "Take that shit down, bro. I ain't rocking with you. I ain't rocking with this ratting, man." It's actually crazy. So look.
Car insurance used to stress me out.
You don't need to stress out about car insurance. You just go to Insurify.
They can help you.
Whilst all of this madness is going on, Gunna is cooling unbothered. He out on another 5K.
Hey, you see him?
Okay, he got the one club. He got the.
Shit, I'm about to go join the one club. The one club. That's what you call that bitch. The one club. You know what I'm saying? I just at the mall yesterday. I got me some more hooping shoes. I done went and got them. What I just got? But I got some LaMelo balls. Them bitches so motherfucking fire. And I need to give me some running shoes. Gonna tap my line, bro. What's the best running shoes, dog? You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga. I run in any shoes, but I need some running shoes. My feet fucked up. Nah. Toes fucked up. Sides of my feet fucked up. I need actual running shoes. I need good orthopedics. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah.
Bothered. He out.
I'm about to join the one club.
Fun run. Okay. He got the one club. He got the wanna run club running. Okay, while people are running from snitch allegations, 5K.
Come on, Trap.
He's killing it. He is absolutely on a whole other level to Young Thug as far as the music, as far as the fitness.
As far as the music,
being solid. I ain't seen no.
Just as a stand up, I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do all that. I ain't gonna do all that. But yeah.
Okay, he's killing it.
Definitely killing him in the music.
On a whole other level.
Definitely killing him in the fitness. Gunna was in jail. Got you know what I'm saying? Got his body right. Got his mind right. Seemed like boom. Thug got fatter, and then the snitching allegations came out. Boy, see how the chickens come home to roost.
While people are running from snitch allegations, one is running up a 5K. Okay, he's killing it. He is absolutely on a whole other level to Young Thug as far as the music, as far as the fitness, seemingly as far as being solid. I ain't seen no 2-hour interrogation tape of Gunna going around. So
but we did hear him do the yes man thing. But I don't know why that shit's so debatable what Gunna did, because Gunna did. It's for much. I still fuck with you, Gunna, but yeah, bro, that shit right there. But I ain't gonna cap. I do understand. I do understand it. I do get it. Me as a civilian, I don't blame you, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Other level.
You came out here and proved that you made the right decision for yourself.
Young Thug as far as the music, as far as the fitness, seemingly as far as being solid. I ain't seen no 2-hour interrogation tape of Gunna going around. So Gunna is kicked back laughing about this whole situation. He doing a run club, you know what I'm saying? He's collaborating with big companies.
It's a one club.
He's got a whole movement that's coming on, okay? And you better watch out. You don't want Gunna's goons to come and run you down. These guys be running 5K like it's nothing. I'd love to see Young Thug run 1K. You need to put down the chips, get in the gym, and show people what it really looks like to beat some allegations. So Gunna's calling. He's been posting to his story a whole bunch of stuff about his run club that he's got going on. Okay, he is just chilling. He's chilling.
Her long face sad. Damn, long face sad. Look like a witch.
About his run club that he's got going on.
Damn, shawty. Ooh, with the hat too, like a witch.
Okay, he is just chilling. He's chilling high society at the Fontainebleau, Las Vegas. Unbothered.
Unbothered.
He at the wellness bar. You know what I'm saying? He rocking clubs.
You see all the little bunnies out there? Man, Gunna chilling, dog. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Bro in his own world while other motherfuckers' world is getting turned upside down.
Bothered. He at the wellness bar. You know what I'm saying? He rocking clubs. They rocking with Gunna. Hey, looks like these folks are rocking with Gunna in the club, okay? And also, it's been reported that Gunna's One of One has now surpassed 1.5 billion with a B. That's a billion. You know what I'm saying? Billion streams, all right? Young Thug is getting whooped in Spotify monthly listeners by Gunna still. All right? Let's just set the record straight. Before I let everybody know who they got to apologize, who's got to apologize. 27 million monthly listeners for Young Thug. Those numbers aren't to be sniffed at. But since you wanted to get salty and call out all the rats, pour dirt on other people's names, getting cooked. 34 million monthly listeners for Gunna, okay? 34 million, and all type of crazy audio has been coming out here, okay? This one was pretty egregious, okay? Young Thug was caught in another audio that's leaked, laughing about Gunna dissing Lil Baby on the song Bread and Butter. These guys are making behind-the-scenes phone calls, trying to shut down and blackball people from the industry for perceived ratting. Meanwhile, they got 2-hour interrogation tapes out here. It's actually crazy. Listen to this.
I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, that was Gunna.
Been like,
You pushed up on me knowing you were busy with a rap. That little jazz
that,
smile out there.
do that.
Yeah.
Oh God, but he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He did.
He said he ain't lying. I think they're talking about QCP. I think he's talking about when he dissed Lil Baby, and they're saying QCP is apparently a snitch as well. And they're saying, how are you switching on me, Lil Baby, when you're in business with a rat? They all laughing at it. I think Young Thug laughing a little too hard, if you ask me. I think Thug laughing a little too. He putting it on a little bit more.
I seen the interrogation. I actually reacted to it. I'm about to put it out, but I ain't put it out. I think I still got it. I don't know, but yeah, bro. Thug be laughing like he had that laugh to where it's funny, not just because it's funny, but because he got his own little, you know what I'm saying, secret with himself that makes it a little funny. You get what I'm saying? Like little snake laugh.
Lil Baby, when you're in business with a rat, they all laughing at it. I think Young Thug laughing a little too hard, if you ask me. I I think Thug laughing a little too. He putting it on a little bit too much sauce on it. Just like when he was on $1 Million Game, they said, "Hey, don't be telling the back of the police guy." He said, "Oh boy, yeah. What am I gonna say?"
He did.
I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was Gunna.
They like,
He pushed up on me knowing you were beating with a rap. Little jazz
that,
and smart mouth
do
ass.
that.
His little jazzy, smart mouth fan. Man, Thug fuck with the nigga, bro. It's just like Thug gotta. It seemed like bro just gotta uphold this image, but they miss that nigga Gunna, bro. And if you look at old, you know what I'm saying, interviews and just shit with them together, you know what I'm saying. Gunna had his own little. They were rocking, dog. So it's like, cause at the end of the day, as a grown man, you know that certain little shit is petty. Niggas know when you get to a certain age, niggas know that all this snitching shit, bro, this shit petty. Like we gonna fall out over this little shit. Understand, like when you in the streets and you know what I'm saying, you have certain dealings, it do matter. But like when y'all niggas rich and shit like that, y'all shouldn't even be on that shit no more. Y'all should just be laughing at this little petty shit and go on about y'all lives and fuck all that dumbass shit. But yeah, man, you could tell them niggas miss his ass though. And it's even the fact they see his ass winning too, they like, damn.
Yeah, that was Gunna.
They like,
He pushed up on me knowing you were beating with a rap. Little jazz and smart mouth ass. Yeah.
Oh God, but he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. He be on.
Hey, so that's not the only phone call that's leaked. Okay, another leaked phone call between Thug and 21 Savage. I don't know who was recording these calls. Was it Thug or was it 21?
The industry, well,
recording these calls, you know.
Man, they recorded, period. But it's like, you know, the industry playing with this shit, bro. It's for entertainment, for embarrassment, for humility, for all that shit. It's just for distraction. Shit, fuck it. Hey, to get distracted.
Savage. I don't know who was recording these calls. Was it Thug or was it 21? 21 might have been recording these calls, you know. 21 might be a real snake behind the scenes recording these calls, because I don't know how else they would have got this unless this is some kind of police surveillance. I'm thinking, yo, was 21 recording these calls? Was 21 putting
these
the nail
jail calls though? So
right
I'm pretty sure the jail calls
recorded.
recorded.
On the live, bruh, we just heard on. I'm gonna break it down in full, okay? But we just heard on the live stream. Top 5 said I just spoke to 21 Savage and he not rocking with Thug's rat, and that's what he said. Hey. Is what it is, man. That's what's being said right now. That's what's being said out here. But look, okay, there was another conversation that went viral. Apparently, this is a leaked phone call with Young Thug and 21 Savage talking about Lil Baby and Lil Durk basically turning their back on Gunna, and they're basically orchestrating the whole thing. They're basically saying, yo, it's up to, we decide when you're allowed to turn your back on Gunna. Don't jump out the window to, you know, shitting on Gunna for being a snitch too soon. Wait till you get the call. Wait till you get the green light from us, since we're pulling everybody's strings in Atlanta. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, there's a 2-hour interrogation. Let's hear this one, man. This is crazy.
I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't fucking with you until just say something.
He said, Right, there's some real snaky little gossipy kind of behavior going on behind the scenes. He's saying, "Oh, look, I ain't finna say that I ain't fucking with you until Jeff says. Everything Jeff says goes. If Jeff says jump, 21 jumps. If Jeff says drop down on your knees, yeah, I guess that's what you guys be doing, man. Little did you know."
But you know,
That's what they supposed to
It ain't.
do.
It's not. I get what Raw's saying, but it's not necessarily like that. It's just kind of like an out of respect type of thing. Cause like, bro, like, you can't just be jumping the gun on shit especially when you don't know everything. Especially when you have dealings with street shit and shit like that, bro. You just can't be just jumping straight to the gun. And then it's like, to a degree, I won't say it's a hierarchy, but it kind of is. Like, I won't say a hierarchy, but it's just, I feel like everything is just like out of respect. Because once you cross some lines of respect, you know what I'm saying, sometimes shit be ugly. It's like, and then motherfuckers deal with disrespect different. So you just got to be careful with that, especially when you're dealing with street people. You know what I'm saying?
Doing, man. Little did you know.
But you know,
That's what
like,
they supposed to do. Like,
but ain't nobody
niggas trying to go at him to get clout.
They send people trying to go at Gunna to get clout. You need to wait for Jeffrey to say when it's time to go at Gunna. Please, Lord Jeffrey, bruh. You guys are embarrassing.
Yes, they have.
But 21 right though, because ain't no telling what him and what the, cause motherfuckers saying that too though. Ain't no telling, cause motherfuckers was like, okay, Thug probably told Gunna to do that, cause that could be a possibility. That I mean, it seemed like that wasn't what's going on, but you never know. So it's like you just sit back, wait. And then you had them people that was pretty kind of smart that agree with 21. They was like, bro, just wait and see what Thug say, see what's going on.
They send people trying to go at Gunna to get clout. You need to wait. You need to wait for Jeffrey to say when it's time to go at Gunna. Please, Lord Jeffrey, bruh. You guys are embarrassing.
Yes, they have. Dirk
Dirk said something to him, but that's it. Like, what?
Dirk said something to him, but that's it. Dirk said, hey, little Dirk, you guys ain't got that energy for Dirk in person, man. Telling Dirk what he can and can't say is crazy.
Nah, Ross, you misinterpreting. It ain't like, I don't think it's like that. It's just a respect thing.
Hey, little Dirk, you guys ain't got that energy for Dirk in person, man. Telling Dirk what he can and can't say is crazy.
Man, them ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
So I have a hot take. AI is not just a buzzword if you use Monday CRM.
I'm so glad you said that. So for me, email composition works like magic. You know me, I'm not a great writer, but AI...
yeah, but I mean...
Hey, you unfollowed Thug. 21, you unfollowed Thug. We saw it. I saw you weren't following him, and then you refollowed him back when Remo posted it. We saw it. We caught you in 4K. You guys are some real gossipy little Mo post. 21, you unfollowed Thug. We saw it. I saw you weren't following him, and then you refollowed him back when Remo posted it. We saw it. We caught you in 4K. You guys are some real gossipy little... This is like some high school teenage drama going on behind the scenes, guys. It's pathetic.
That's just that little boy shit. That ain't really saying that to me. That's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
He said, Dirk, that's some little boy stuff, man. You guys wouldn't have that energy for Dirk's face.
Yeah, but that's still
But guess what, though? That
what
makes
your
you...
position is, man.
But
He announced what your position is, Lil Dirk. He announcing what your position. We gonna all meet together and have our little rap meeting about what you're allowed to say. And Dirk jumped the gun, man. He let everybody know what Thug's position is before we do. Because young Thug behind the scenes plotting out how he gonna take Gunna because he's jealous. Meanwhile, he got a 2-hour interrogation tape.
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
yeah, they jumped the gun. But
Niggas
look,
supposed to have a conversation with you for they anything.
They should have had a conversation with Doug before they said anything. A grown man. I'm a grown man with his own murder for hire case going on. He ain't allowed to talk.
I get what 21 kind of right though, cause it's like, bro, even as a grown man, bro, you don't jump the gun. Like you need, and it's like, bro, and another thing, that's not even your business for real. So you damn sure shouldn't be jumping the gun. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, you kind of gotta like. Me personally, I'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hit up the, hey, what's up with all this? You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. And if he can explain it, boom, boom, boom. But I'm not making statements, doing this, that, and the third, doing, you know what I'm saying, making it very, very obvious. But it's like, I get where Ross coming from, and a lot of fans, they just want to see, you know what I'm saying, fair treatment. But it's just like, bro, you can't jump the gun with shit. Certain shit can't be in front of y'all. Shit got to be behind the scenes before it gets out in the public. Like, shit got to be discussed and talked about behind the scenes. And yeah, you can't just out shit like that.
Before they said anything.
Especially shit like this, bro. This shit like career ending. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, this put stains on motherfuckers' names and shit like that. So yeah.
A grown man. I'm a grown man with his own murder for hire case going on. He ain't allowed to talk until we tell him to talk. Grow up, man. It's pathetic.
yeah, but Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so he get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right, hell no. He's like, all right, stay less.
So he's saying he got on the phone with Wham. He said, I got on the phone with Lil Baby, and Lil Baby said straight away, hey, you tell him to do that?
Lil Baby handled that shit right. Hey, you did da. I bet, say less. Cool.
So he's saying he got on the phone with Wham. He said, I got on the phone with Lil Baby, and Lil Baby said straight away, hey, you tell him to do that? I don't know if he's saying you tell him to take that plea, or if he's saying you tell Dirk to this Gunna. We was all plotting together behind the scenes like a bunch of little snakes, plotting, drip feeding when we're allowed to talk about Gunna telling. And now you want everyone to shut up about the 2-hour interrogation tape where you're talking about Pee Wee sells weed to Wayne, where you're talking about he breaks the law every day, where you're talking about, Wayne said Birdman a one-man army. He said he going out like Tony Montana. You know Tony Montana who got shot up? You know, with the tour bus shooting? You know what we talking about? Bring me a bologna sandwich. It's crazy.
That bologna sandwich shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When I reacted to that bitch, I was like, ain't no way. That shit was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Thug interrogation was crazy.
He said Birdman a one-man army. He said he going out like Tony Montana.
I didn't
Tony
expect
Montana
that.
who got shot up. You know, with the tour bus shooting? You know what we talking about? Bring me a bologna sandwich. It's crazy.
Say less. Same shit. I'm talking about off top. Soon it happens.
Type shit.
So Young Thug got Hey, Young Thug got these Atlanta head honchos wrapped around his little finger, man. 21 Savage, he calling, when are we allowed to talk? When am I allowed to talk, boss? When am I allowed to talk about what's going on, boss? You the king slime. It is pathetic, man. So look, all right, we're going to create the entire list of everybody that owes Gunna an apology. So off the rip, Lil Baby, wham, you owe Gunna an apology. All right, you're doing all this planning behind the scenes. Meanwhile, your boy talking about who carries drugs for Lil Wayne and who breaks the law every day, and telling a whole 2-hour Trap Law Ross video breakdown with the cops about Birdman. So we're going to need an apology from Lil Baby. We're going to need an apology from 21 Savage. We're going to need an apology from Lil Durk. We're going to need to put Lil Durk on the list, man. And so there was a Reddit thread that was going around of other people that owe an apology to Gunna. Okay, here, this is 8 months ago. All right, here's a small list of people who switched up.
I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably take Lil Baby off that list, bro. I'm not really mad at Lil Baby. I'm not mad at Lil Baby. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If how he handled it is how what's been presented is how he handled it, I don't know. I ain't really mad at him. Lil Baby don't fuck with that shit. He don't fuck with that shit, period. And he checked in with Thug to see what's really going on. If he okayed this shit. He got his answer and went on about his business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a grown man.
Okay, here, this is 8 months ago. All right, here's a small list of people who switched up on Gunna before Young Thug said that he's still friends with him and how they cut ties with him. We won't ever forget. We won't never forget. All right, never forget. All right, this is a tragic day in Ratlanta history, and we will not, lest we forget. Okay, so let's break it down. We already got 21. We already got Lil Baby. All right, we already got Lil Durk on the list. Sorry for all this writing, and I know most of y'all will not read this, but I just wrote this anyway. Please tell me if there are any more people that I need to add to the list. Here we go. Travis Scott, we need that apology, my guy. Young Thug is obviously Travis's best friend, and they both started blowing up together. Travis used to perform his song Yosemite, which featured guest vocals from Gunna and Nav from his Astroworld album regularly at his performances, but he completely stopped performing it after Gunna got released from jail and people started calling him a snitch. He hasn't performed it ever since, and out of all the special songs he performed during various shows of his Circus Maximus tour, it seemed like he was going out of his way to avoid performing that one song. Too good to be a coincidence, if you ask me. He didn't pick up some other popular songs like Way Back or Pick Up the Phone or Carousel either, so who knows what he was thinking. Travis was also going to have Gunna featured on a song from his
Utopia. I don't know, bro. It's like, bro, what y'all expect too, though? Like, alright, Travis Scott. I mean, you gotta think too, these folks, they like in the industry, so it's like they ain't trying to kill their careers. I don't know. When you really think about it, it's just like they don't really owe an apology for real.
So who knows what he was thinking. Travis was also going to have Gunna featured on a song from his Utopia album, but he took him off at some point before its release. Travis Scott, we need that apology. You are on the list. Nav. Given that Nav is signed to EXO Records, he has to follow all of their rules. They tell him who to be friends with and who not to be friends with. When Gunna got released from jail, Nav said on an Instagram story he was going to see him and was on a flight to Atlanta already, but when the snitching allegations about Gunna went around, Nav's manager named Cash immediately stopped him from going on the flight. Then he deleted the...
Imagine being able to build anything.
So,
just
okay.
by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Story.
That don't seem like Nav owes an apology. It seemed like the people, his managers and all that shit, forced him not to fuck with Gunna. That don't seem like it was all on Nav. Nah, this should have reached.
Immediately stopped him from going on the flight. Then he deleted the story. Oh, we need that apology, man. What, King Spider make a phone call? You got to do everything. If Thug says drop to your knees and give me 20, you better do it, man. We're going to need that apology. Nav never mentioned Gunna again after that and hasn't collaborated with him since. Given that Gunna has appeared on all 4 of Nav's studio albums and one of his mixtapes, it seems very weird to me that he wasn't teased as a featured artist in Nav's trailer video for his On My Way to Rexdale album, while Young Thug was. They haven't unfollowed each other on Instagram yet, so one can only hope that they may still be cool behind the scenes. Either way, I think it's safe to say that duo is over with. Keep that
Due
same
to
energy,
industry
man.
purposes.
Don't come looking for a Gunna feature now. Keep rocking with them Thug features. The price of the Thug feature just went down, man. Future. He arguably dissed Gunna on his song called Type Stuff with Metro Boomin, Travis, and Playboi Carti earlier this year when he was referring to rats in the chorus. His song called Told My from his mixtape called Mixtape Pluto was originally supposed to feature Gunna, but Future removed him. The mixtape also doesn't have any featured artists. We don't know whether he was removed due to Future not liking him or just going with the no features idea. Future also removed Travis from the song South of France, but later released the version with Travis's verse as a remix.
Nah. Future, I don't think Future not yet. Future on the clock though. I'm waiting to see if Future say anything about Thug. If he say anything about Thug and keep the same energy, Future cool. Future good. He don't got to owe no apology because he, you know what I'm saying, he keeping it consistent. If he don't, or he still embrace Thug, Future, yeah, bro. No, sir.
So look, we're going to put you on the list twice. Lil Baby, yes, Baby is the most
This
annoying.
nigga must not like Lil Baby or something, boy. Jeez, I'm going to put you on the list twice.
So look, we're going to put you on the list twice. Lil Baby, yes, Baby is the most annoying and obvious example of this. While performing his single with Gunna called Drip Too Hard, Baby yelled that he doesn't like rats right before Gunna's verse was about to start and the song got cut off. Keep that same energy for all of them Thug features, my guy. Whatever Wham says goes, man. Wham's spine broken in a million pieces now, man.
I will say that too. That's another thing. Even though behind the scenes, I like how, well, when it came to the Gunna situation, yeah, I like how Lil Baby handled it. Now we about to see how he handled this situation. So yeah,
goes, man. Wham's spine broken in a million pieces now, man. He better get to trying to scam Platboy Max before his whole story falls apart. He does not perform any of his other collaborations with Gunna either. In a recent interview, Baby also said he could not see himself getting back in the studio with Gunna again, and there's no relationship with him. Keep that same energy for Thug. Young Thug's own father said that Gunna did nothing to ruin the YSL Records Rico case and that Baby needs to mind his own business. But Baby's music career has also been declining over the years. We all know that it's because he needed Gunna to help him write his raps. Oh, you on the list twice. And just while we're there for the record, people, Gunna pushing 34 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Lil Baby only pushing 30, man. Lil Baby got the ups on. Hey, Lil Baby.
Only pushing 30? Bro, chill out. That's a lot. He's right behind Gunna. Yeah, he don't like Baby.
While we're there for the record, people, Gunna pushing 34 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Yeah, 35.
Lil Baby only pushing 30, man. Lil Baby got the ups on. Hey, Lil Baby, Gunna got the ups on you right now, man.
For motherfuckers to say Lil Baby fell off, bro, right behind Gunna. And Gunna popping right now. Sleep.
And Lil Baby got the ups on. Hey, Lil Baby, Gunna got the ups on you right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You picked the wrong side, man. You picked the wrong side. We're going to need to hear that same energy, all that hypocritical talk from you, man. Once again, we're going to put him on the list twice too. Lil Durk. Like Baby, Durk is one of the most obvious examples of this. He called Gunna a rat in his interview with DJ Academics in the summer last year and also dissed him in snippets of unreleased songs. Free Durk, though, but we're going to need to keep that same energy. We're going to need a Brick Baby. Next time you call, I'm going to need Durk on the line. I'm going to need Durk's opinion on this one, bro. Stop with the picking and choosing. I thought you hated rats. Anyone that talked to the police and cooperated, you hate them because of what happened to your father. So we're going to need that same energy, man. Metro Boomin, known as the guy who throws arguably the most subtle disses, Metro also seems to have switched up on Gunna now too. After Gunna got out of jail, Metro started defending him like Nav did for a few weeks, but then randomly stopped and started liking posts about people hating rats on social media. Metro never worked with Gunna following his release from jail and probably won't ever again. Apology now.
The producers, they pretty much just sealed the deal with they, you know what I'm saying, with their ties with Gunna by, you know what I'm saying, choosing, but kind of get it because it's like they had to pick one or the other, so it's like I guess, but yeah, Metro, Weezy, Tars. As far as working with Gunna, it seemed like that shit over with. That shit more sickening with Weezy though. How much Gunna and Weezy we got, bro? Like, god damn, that drip or drown.
Never worked with Gunna following his release from jail and probably won't ever again. Apology now. Weezy We know that Weezy unfollowed Gunna on Instagram following the snitching allegations after his release from jail and never produced a song for him again. I'm gonna need to see that same energy for Young Thug now, but you can't. You better drop to your knees and give him 20. Earlier this year, he tried to backtrack.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, boy. I ain't even think about that. So it's like, Weezy, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna say, fuck it and get back working with Thug? Or you just gonna move on with your career? You know what I'm saying? What you about to do? I think Tar's already working with a bunch of other different people anyway. Same with Weezy. Well, you know, Weezy be straight. Weezy be straight.
By following him again and then unfollowed him quickly after realizing his idea didn't work. Future is the only reason why Weezy is relevant now. You're on the list. Taurus, I don't even know who this is. Gunna gave Taurus his whole music career by having him as one of his main producers. Taurus burnt that bridge by doing exactly what Weezy did, and now we don't even hear from Taurus anymore, and we know why. All of this to say Gunna's still the GOAT and cannot be stopped as he continues to put up great numbers, despite him not collaborating with the most mainstream artists anymore. Very, very, very good points to be made there, but there's more people to go on the list. All right. Fat Joe. Get on the list. You owe Gunna an apology, man. Don't want to hear you listening to any Young Thug songs if this is how you feel, man. Gunna's album is fire, but he's a rat, so I'm conflicted. That's what he said, man.
The hottest guys in the game, rats. Like, I get a phone call from somebody, he says, yo, man, you got to check this album out. Ever since I assumed you a rat, your people ain't fucking with you no more. You know,
keep that same energy, gang. We're going to need to keep that same energy. You guys have got your spines tangled right now, man. You guys are twisted. Fat Joe needs to start doing yoga, man, because you're going to have to bend over backwards to realign your opinion to fit in with what's going on now. It's embarrassing.
I'm not listening. I'm off you, no matter what you do. And I get on the plane, and they fuck me. I listened to this album. This album was so good. I was so guilty of this shit. I listened to this album. I said, shit.
Didn't know you talking about Gunna.
I'm not saying throw the flag. Throw the flag. Now you got a flag. You got a flag.
Thank you, Jada.
You have a flag.
Oh, you're not trying to claim it. You still not trying to claim it. You still trying to pretend like
Put
it ain't
that
that, but it's that.
Appreciate that, Jada.
Hey. It is what it is, man. And look, even, bro, I'd hate to have to do this, man. I low-key don't even want to show this because this is mad disrespectful, okay? But look, all right? I'm not even going to, out of respect, okay? I'm not even going to show this clip. But Young Thug's own small children did a diss song on Gunna that was circulating, all right? And when this happened, this was probably looking hilarious. Oh, Young Thug's kids dissing Gunna in a song, all right? Gonna need an apology from them kids, man. We gonna need an apology from them kids, man, for them little kids. And I ain't talking about little kid, man. Rest up, kid. But Young Thug really had his children. He really put his children.
This shit lame. I don't give a fuck. You want this nigga kids up, man? Fuck no, that's that nigga kids. What you talking about?
Apology from them kids, man, for them little kids. And I ain't talking about little kid, man. Rest up, kid. But Young Thug really had his children. He really put his children on Front Street, having them make a diss song of Gunna, and that was getting posted on my mixtapes, all type of place. I'm not even going to show it out of respect. All right. We're going to need a whole family apology. We're going to need a whole family Christmas card. You're going to have to get together, put your sweaters on, put your reindeer sweaters on and apologize, man. Gonna need an apology. Gonna need you all to keep that same energy, man. A whole bunch of people on the list. But look, okay, I'm gonna be back. All right, I'm gonna update you guys later on today. I think Academics, he's probably still live right now. I'm waiting to get all that work. I'm gonna get all of those clips. I'm gonna break everything down for you guys in a few different smaller videos just to keep you updated on every little tidbit of information that got shared with us. But it's still looking crazy, man. But that's, for now, that's what you got, okay? That is the full list. Everybody that owes Gunna an apology. If there's people I missed, let me know down in the...
Whatever. I pretty much said my piece throughout that. We about to hop into this Prada Bad Shouty next. This Fire Soldiers Quick 7-piece.